Hi, I'm Kelly Maclean. What I'm going to show you now is behind how we've helped all of the students we've worked with succeed with their goals. Kate Davis graduated from Rocky River High School, attending Northwestern, communication major. Northwestern is one of the most selective schools out there, and we gave her a plan that helped her succeed in getting into the school of her choice. How about Garrett Green? Garrett Green came to us thinking that he wasn't going to be able to swim in college. Not only was he able to secure a swimming scholarship despite subpar grades, but he also made it to nationals last year, doing an outstanding job. Couldn't be happier with his choice in schools as well. And then we've got Lucy. Lisa, her mom, posted this amazing testimonial for us. And in this testimonial, not only has Lucy received acceptances to several colleges to which she applied, but Lisa says this is the best decision she's made this year. And let's face it, 2020 has been a hard year, so this being her best decision, that really says a lot about what she feels the value was. How about Caroline? Caroline thought UT was her school of choice. She wanted UT Austin so bad. But we looked at some other schools, and I thought there were some other schools that really might fit her personality better. And so she took a look at TCU, smaller school. She was kind of resistant, didn't think she'd like it, loved it. Got into both and was able to decline her UT Austin, that coveted prize she had worked so hard for, because she found a better school, because we directed her there. So when we look at some of the testimonials we have, it's how we've helped these students achieve the goals. Every parent wants their child to be happy, and giving them a little extra support instead of they'll figure it out, helps them get on that track so much faster. It's really important when you're thinking about how your child's going to progress through all of these steps. There's a lot to manage. We help with ACT scores. We help with students really getting the confidence they need to do well. And, you know, Kathleen Fitzgerald said it so well, the immeasurable boost to her confidence and self-esteem. Because that's what we do. Students a bad test taker? No, they just haven't been taught how. And we help them so they can navigate that process a little bit better. I've helped over 5,000 kids find the perfect major, apply to the right school, and get accepted. We want to help students because it saves them from all the pitfalls of being in the wrong place, where they're going to waste time and money, maybe change majors, change colleges, or worse, take time off, which turns into dropping out. And we don't want that to happen. So when they have a plan, when they know that they've selected the right option, it wasn't just a fallback, they're less likely to face depression. They're less likely to, hit those hurdles and be super affected by the hurdles. It happens to a lot of kids in college where they really struggle with anxiety, depression, and that identity, trying to figure out who they are and what they're meant to be. So working through a process like ours really helps students. If what I'm going to show you resonates with you, if you can see the advantage for your child to have that type of support, someone who can help guide them without telling them what to do, get on our scheduler and book an appointment with us. See if it's a right fit for you. There's no charge for that consultation. I'm Kelly Maclean. I'm the founder of the Kelly Maclean Achievement Center, and I've worked with over 5,000 students to help them secure the right major, the right college, the right funding for that. And we're looking to help a few more students. So how does the process work? Well, you can see here's a few people that are on my team working with students. The one in the center is actually doing it via Zoom. The other two are live and in person. You can see the masks because here we are in 2020, but we can do it in multiple ways. And you can see in that center shot, they're actually working on some ACT test prep, and the student, because of that system we have, they're able to see everything the tutor's writing in real time. So it makes a lot of sense to them. So this system has worked, as I said, for over 5,000 students so that they've had the benefit. We assign a student a personal coach. That personal coach gets to know your child. They get to understand what their wants and needs and a lot about their personality. We start with interest matching. So often, everybody wants to start with strengths. I'm strong in a lot of things I don't want to do, including cleaning house. But let's start with their interests. What do they want to do? How do they want to spend the next 40 years of their life after college? Because today, the average person works till they're 69 and a half years old. So they better enjoy what they're doing. We give them live career experiences. We give them career shadows. And we give them a list of questions for the career shadow because we want them to get the most out of that time spent with a professional in the field they're considering. So the questions are going to help them better understand. It's not going to feel like the professional gave them so much information and they're trying to digest it all. And so do you have any questions? Oh no, I think I'm good. No, you're gonna have questions. We want you to take notes. We want you to come away with so many things because you're making a big decision here. You know, outside of buying a house, the $100,000 plus that you'll spend on college is the biggest investment you're going to make. So we want you to make a good, thoroughly thought out, vetted decision. Then we start looking at, based on feedback from those career shadows and from all of the interest matching that we've done, we start looking at what do those majors look like? How will that path look in college to get you there? And then once we have that, we start talking about colleges. What colleges have superior majors in the field you're looking at? It doesn't have to be necessarily the Harvard or Yale, but it has to be the Harvard or Yale in that major. And so we can help you find the right school based on the rest of your needs too. What type of experience do you want? What other extracurriculars are important to you? And where does cost play in your decision, as well as location? That's how we work through this entire process. And then once kids have their acceptance letters, it's not over yet because we are going to talk to them before they go to orientation about best practices for orientation, as well as best practices before they leave for school. So you can see we've got students in our office all the time with our mentors working on exactly what they're looking for, the interest matching, the live career experiences where they're actually in the field, working with professionals, seeing the type of environment professionals are working in. Even during COVID, we've been able to have some students actually in workplaces, and in other situations they have been doing it via Zoom, but it's definitely been a worthwhile process for students across the board. We also are trying to find that perfect major, and we really dissect what does that major look like. Because if you don't want to do 4 years of intense math, there are certain majors you're not going to want to tackle. So we want to make sure it's the right fit. It's not just the outcome. It's always the whole path. So we're looking at everything so we can crack that code for college so that we can find that perfect fit. If you're getting a 4-year degree, we want it to take you 4 years. We don't want you on the 6-year track. And right now, the national average for college graduation is 6 years. That's crazy. An extra 2 years at minimum, $20,000, $25,000 a year, crazy. So to avoid spending all of that extra money, you definitely want to look at how can you best assist your child. Kyle's one of our graduates from Elyria Catholic High School. He's at Ohio State majoring in business studies. Trip Barnes in Miami studying mechanical engineering. I mean, our students have had great success. And when you look at, these are just some of our students from last year. And, you know, they're showing off where they were accepted, their thumbs up for, you know, getting into different schools. And you can see it's a wide variety of schools because we work nationwide with students and we work on schools all across the nation and in the UK. So if you're considering that overseas experience, something else that we can help you with. If you want this done for your child, my scheduler's below. Go ahead and set up an appointment so we can talk, see if it's a good fit. I'm hoping that wherever it is that you want to go, whatever it is that you want to be, we can help you get there. We can help make it easy, stress less. We can help make it a seamless process where everything is step by step so that students really get the best part of it without feeling overwhelmed knowing everything that has to be done right from the beginning. So if you want to help your child, keep these things in mind as you're going through that process with them. But again, if you want to make it a lot easier and really ensure that you have experts working on it, check out the scheduler below and make sure that you book a time to talk and let's see if it's a good fit. We only work with a few students at a time because we want to give high level of service. It's very one-on-one. It's very catered to your child. And that involves knowing your child a little bit. So we've got to have that interaction. And so we only work with a few students at a time. So if you're interested, definitely give us a call, book a time on my scheduler below, and that way we can see if it's a good fit. And hopefully we can help you out. And hopefully this information has been great for you to be able to start those conversations with your child yourself. Talk to you soon. Thanks.